ahead, so that the decisions that are to be taken for that particular country are taken care, are decentralized, and are taken by the country leaders, right? Localizing marketing efforts, आप किसी product को market कर रहे हो, you have to take care of the cultural nuances, of the local nuances. For example, McDonald's food family fun, family पे focus है because it is in India. Then product and service adaptation. What is product and service adaptation? You have to take care that you have to adjust your product line with respect to the services, with respect to the local market demands, right? And it has to resonate with the cultural practices. What is supply chain localization? Supply chain, we know that if you want to maneuver into the tier 2, tier 3 cities, you have to have the network with the local suppliers, right? Then leveraging technology for market insights, for data analytics, or be it, and understanding your data through AI. You have to have the knack of the technology which is in place. And you have to ensure that you train your employees for the cross culture training as well. Why? Because if you want to understand any country's nuances, you have to train your employees as well to understand the nitty-gritties of that particular country, right? Even if in foreign services, if you have diplomats, we send our diplomats to various countries, we have their diplomats in our countries as well. Why do we have this exchanges? These exchanges are there so that we understand the local cultures, right? On This is what I'm talking at the political level, right? So that we understand the local cultures, right? Here we see, in India also you will find some international head which is serving in India. Why? Because they want to understand the real culture, that what our Indians really want to have as a product or a service. Now let's just understand the example of Spotify. Spotify, global reach and local relevance. Spotify is a Sweden based company, we all know. But during Diwali, they will give you a specialized playlist. या होली पे, we all know होली पे कैसे गानों की एक प्लेलिस्ट रेडी कर देता है स्पॉटिफाई. दिवाली पे एक अलग एक लिस्ट रेडी हो जाती है. ब्राजील में कार्निवल लिस्ट रेडी होती है, राइट? एंड इट इज US may maybe a Christmas based, right? So they adhere to the local taste of these various countries. Why is this important? Because if they want to have a foothold in that country, they have to understand the national taste. But having said that, what is integrating them at a global level? The interface is globally same. It is a unified platform, right? Unified platform where all this is happening, but on Spotify, there is a global content library. All the music which is available in India, it is also available in the other countries as well. What is this outcome? Its outcome is it is able to generate a global appeal, which is deeply engaging with the local audiences, right? Now, what is the Amazon strategy for local market adaptation? We know that they are into, when once there is a Diwali sale that happened, they give a great Indian festival offer. At times, they are giving a Prime Day deals, right? So, why are they happening? Because if they want to sustain in India, they have to give these offers. They have to understand they have to take care of the interest of the customers so that they are able to understand the localizations. But what is the global integration factor here? Unified platform, same same app. If you see, if you order, if you want to if you go to your Amazon app, you choose India, it's all blue, same products. But if you choose any other country also, the interface kind of remains the same. It is just that you can now see the products which are there, which are listed in the US based app, right? But the feel is the same, right? So with this, Amazon, what is Amazon able to do? They are able to leverage on the global inventory networks and the various advanced logistics which are there. Because of that, they are able to provide a wider range of products, not just in India, but worldwide. So we try to understand that what is the essential for growth and innovation when it comes to global competition, what are the various opportunities and challenges, how, what is the future like, what can they do well, how can they leverage in a most optimum way when the world is interconnected, and what could be the call to action to encourage businesses to think globally while acting locally, right? You have to expand, but you have to take care of the local nuances as well. So this was one case study which was about smart home market. Right, so guys, I will share this. You can just quickly go through this because of, we have to complete one more and there's a paucity of time. I will share this with you and you guys can, just go through it. ये questions को ना खुद ही आंसर करने का पहले कोशिश करना, and then I have given the answers also, but just try to do it yourself first, right? So let's
Ma'am,
end this particular lesson on this quote, which is, in today's global economy, the most successful enterprise are those that remain distinctively local and in every market they serve while harnessing global efficiencies. So let's just take a 2-minute break and then we will discuss our final lesson, which is lesson 7. 2 minutes break, not
ma'am,
more than that. Yeah, yeah, please.
ma'am, I had a small question that we have one case study in the entire PPT or there are more case studies?
No, see, I will be sharing all the 7 case studies, these PPTs with you,
Hmm.
right? This presentation with
Hmm.
you, and every
Hmm.
presentation has one case study. So in total, you will
Okay,
have
thank
7
you.
of them. All right?
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Are we back?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so let's just start with our lesson 7. All right. So in the previous lesson, we discussed about how can one compete, how can an organization compete on a global scale. We discussed about, we try to define what is competing on a global scale means. We try to analyze competitive advantage in international context, managing global value chains, balancing global integration with national differentiation, and adapting to local market needs, right? Now, in lesson 7, we will try to understand the trends in strategic management. What are the trends in strategic management? We will try to understand the networked organizations. How is artificial intelligence contributing in strategic management? And evolving role of sustainability and in strategic management, right? So now, since we are on lesson 7, let's just culminate all our understandings what we have discussed in lesson 6, or in all the lessons so far. What is strategic management? It is, as you can see on your screens, it is the art and science of formulating, implementing, and evaluating cross-functional decisions. Ultimately, it is about executing a strategy which will adhere to the your which will ultimately lead to your strategic goals, achieving your strategic goals while remaining competent in the market, right? So what is the significance of strategic management? So what is significance is that, especially in case of changing business environments, one has to ensure that they are technologically advanced. One has to ensure that they take the chance of going global. They should take a chance to integrate the global market as there is an enhanced competition. They have to take care of changing consumer behaviors. If you're not taking care of all these things, quite possible that your business can find themselves in certain doldrums. What are the trends that can you can use as a guide, right? One has to ensure that they have to navigate according to the industry dynamics. For example, you have to follow the current trends in strategic management, what is going around in the industry. You have to do the analysis of the industry, and accordingly you have to come up with your strategy so that it can eventually lead you for a sustained competitive advantage. What is it all about? Anticipating future developments by staying informed about what is going around in the strategic trends. For this, regular feedbacks, regular surveys, understanding of the consumer behavior, and what are the advancement technologically, right? Now let's discuss what are the major trends. So what are the major trends? Trends such as e-commerce. We know now everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon of e-commerce, right? Companies must try to innovate their strategies and must try to leverage on the fact that more and more people are going towards e-commerce, towards digital commerce. And even if you're having a brick and mortar store, you have to try to get into e-commerce platform. Secondly, networked organization. What is network organization? We have discussed in the previous sessions. Networked organization, be it through acquisition, be it through strategic alliances, be it through mergers, be it through joint ventures, right? Then artificial intelligence. Everything is touched by artificial intelligence. Nothing has remained untouched, right? Now, students, not just when I'm discussing about business, I really want you guys to understand the importance of AI, and I want that in a day, at least give 15 minutes to read what is going on in AI. What is the recent development? Follow certain pages, follow people on LinkedIn, follow Instagram pages, follow these pages to understand that how you can leverage on it. There are certain workshops also. आप YouTube पे देखते होंगे ना, बहुत सारे workshops आते हैं कि 99 रुपीज में ये workshop है AI की, 100 रुपीज में आप ये चैट जीपीटी सीख लो. I'm really telling you. So see how this concept works, right? They try to get you as a customer. आप 99 रुपीज में आप register करते हो, आप उधर जाते हो, वो आपको 3 घंटे पढ़ाते हैं. उसके बाद वो आपको अपना एक प्रोडक्ट सेल करते हैं कि अच्छा हमने आपको ट्रेलर दिखा दिया, अब आपको अगर बाकी चीजें इसके बारे में पढ़ना है, यू हैव टू पे maybe 40,000, maybe 50,000. And what do they offer? They also give you कि अगर आप हमसे ये पैकेज लेते हो तो you can get chat gpt for free, you can get ms office for free, you can get these templates for free, those templates. ठीक है, हमें वो सब नहीं चाहिए, वो 30-40 thousand का पैकेज हमें नहीं चाहिए. But what they're teaching you in those 3 hours, right? वो 99 का कुछ करके उनका these are the click based, right? They want to get. I'm telling you guys, just try to go and take those 3 hour classes. कुछ तो सीखोगे. 99 rupees में अगर वो आपको कोई 4 चीजें भी सिखा देते हैं, something is better than nothing, right? What will you do in, if you have a better things to do than spending your time with these people, then please don't join them. But see, I am not asking you, मेरे को मुझे कोई favor नहीं मिल रहा उन लोगों से, but I think you should always find these avenues where you can learn more knowledge. कोई आपको सिखा रहा है better presentations बनाना, कोई आपको सिखा रहा है chat gpt, चाहे वो 3 चीजें ही सिखा रहे हैं, right? But try, अगर आपके पास टाइम हो तो उनको आप देखो, if possible, right? Okay. Again, let's just discuss sustainability. What is sustainability? In today's time, sustainability is a huge craze. Products भी, ऐसी companies अपने products भी इस तरीके से sell करते हैं कि we are more sustainably sound company, we are contributing towards sustainability, this is our bit in sustainability. So they are trying to attract the customers who are more conscious, who are more aware about the environmental changes. For example, Amazon's AWS, what they're doing, they are trying to leverage on the big data. What is big data? Big data is the data that they collect, and big data because वो इतना सारा data है उनके पास, right? पहले हम bits में बात करते थे, bytes में बात करते थे, KB, MB, अब इतना ज़्यादा हो गया है data that they're talking about the big data. What are they doing? They're analyzing your data. आपकी एक ऐप है, आप उस पर जाते हैं, आप कुछ एक प्रोडक्ट चूज करते हैं, आप कार्ट में रखते हैं, लेते नहीं हैं, कुछ और प्रोडक्ट पे चले जाते हैं. They try to understand your pattern, and according to that they bombard you with recommendations, right? They try to understand that what are the odds of this particular person buying your product. कई लोग होते हैं सुबह अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठते ही शॉपिंग स्टार्ट कर देते हैं when while they are still in their bed. Some people, they understand the pattern, what are the timings that you shop, what are the occasions that you stop. They also ask for your, at times they ask for your date of birth also, right? And they end up giving you certain offers during your birthdays. What Amazon is trying to do, they are trying to encash on the data that they are having. So this was more technical, let's not discuss this, but I will still provide this in this particular slide. If you want to go through it, please, you may. Then how Netflix is doing, how is it leveraging AI? They are leveraging AI because they are giving you personalized content recommendations by analyzing your preferences, the what genres you are really interested in. They give you personalized thumbnails, right, which are generated by AI. They try to give you short form of videos, right? एक छोटा सा, even YouTube पे आपने देखा होगा ना, Netflix का एक कोई मूवी का छोटा सा एक क्लिप डाल देते हैं. If you notice, this new thing that they're doing, you go and you go on Netflix YouTube account, you go into the comment section, you will find that Netflix is responding. Even on the Instagram, you will find Netflix is responding. They are trying, the account of Netflix, right? They are trying to engage with the customers. And when even in Zomato, you'll find, if you'll follow Zomato's page, if you'll comment on it, right, you will find there are various other comments by Zomato. They respond to their customers. What are they trying to do? They are trying to make it more personalized, right? Similarly, what AI is doing, they are trying to personalize it with respect to, they are creating certain teasers, they are creating certain highlights, which they are trying to, which they are trying to make, which will appeal to their customers, as the consumers. And they are also ensuring कि अगर आप कहीं ट्रैवल कर रहे हो तो आपको बोल देते हैं कि यू वांट टू स्विच योर वाईफाई डेटा. आप बाहर से घर में एंटर कर रहे हो, एंड व्हेन यू आर एंटरिंग योर होम, you are watching something on Netflix on your mobile data. As soon as you enter home, they suggest you, would you like to switch on your Wi-Fi data, right? What are they doing? They are trying to do कि आप बस मूवी देखते रहना. हम आपको बता देंगे कि अब स्ट्रॉन्ग नेटवर्क आ गया है, अब वीक नेटवर्क है, बट वी डोंट वांट यू टू शिफ्ट फ्रॉम यूजिंग Netflix, right? This is also we discussed about Unilever, that how Unilever is into sustainable living plan, how are they implementing it, what they are doing it. You guys can go and check out our YouTube video. This was our last class, in which it was a more fun class that we had, where we discussed about Unilever's logo, that what all it represents, right? It, if you can still see on your screens, we can see on the top right, there is a bird, there is a palm, there is a snail, there is a heart, there is a t-shirt, flowers, carrot, so on and so forth, right? What are they trying to show? They are trying to show, through their logo, that they are aware of the environment. They are aware of all these things, and they are working towards sustainability, right? This is what we have just discussed in one of our lessons. So let's just skip this. Here they are talking about that how they're reducing the environmental impact, so on and so forth, right? Now let's just try to understand the networked organizations. Network organization, what are network organizations? You can read it on your screens. Are modern organizational structures that emphasizes flexibility, collaborations, and innovations. In networked organizations, various units and external partners are interconnected, allowing for seamless communication and cooperation. Let's just understand this, that how does it actually operate. Integrated units, internal units, your departments, your project teams, your specialized functions. What are external units? Your strategic partners, your vendors, your industry association, industry associations. What is collaboration? Your cross-functional collaborations. What are those? Various functions, and they're collaborating. How are they contributing? They are sharing the ideas. They are helping rapid adaptation. एक नया कुछ एक चीज follow करना है तो पूरे functions में they will quickly ensure that all the functions know about it. And the innovation, what is the flexibility? It is about agility, it is about resource allocation, it is about project execution, right? Like if they're flexible, if these all things are well coordinated, your internal, your external, your cross functional collaboration, it contributes towards flexibility. Your companies would be more agile, you will be able to allocate your resources in a much better way. Your projects will be executed more efficiently between amongst your cross functional teams. So let's just discuss organizational network analysis. What is this? Here you can see on your screens, down right, there is something called as central. It can be the central node. These are the people in an organization that hold a lot of knowledge. They are influential, they hold a lot of information, and nodes can be anywhere in the hierarchy, right, in the organization. Knowledge brokers are the ones which build the connection between various nodes. So consider these nodes as various personals, right? They act as the connection between various employees, right? What is the peripherals? Peripherals are, they are disconnected, yet they are important. They are talented, but even if they are not into the scheme of things of these nodes and central nodes, so on and so forth, they still exist. For example, the Java developers, they are busy with their laptops doing their coding. They are not involved in anything to do with, they're in some different world. But can an organization do without them? No. They are the peripherals, they are still working, right? They are important, but we can say that they are not in the intricacies of this organizational network, right? But knowledge brokers are important, because if there is certain knowledge which has to be communicated, so knowledge brokers come into picture, right? Even if there's some knowledge from the external environment. Here, this is the example that we discussed, that in Zomato, what is interconnected units? Various departments, right, that work in a cohesive manner. What are external units? There are restaurants, there are delivery partners, there are payment gateways. And how are they collaborating? They're collaborating for a bigger picture. Here you can see on your screens, right, there are the applications that we use as a consumer. There's a different application that is being used by somebody who has put its menu on the Zomato app, right? The restaurant people have a different app. उनके ऐप में क्या होता है, हम जब यहाँ से ऑर्डर देते हैं किसी रेस्टोरेंट में, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई वांट टू ऑर्डर समथिंग फ्रॉम बर्कोस, राइट? So, manager in Burkos who's carrying their phone, they're having a different app of Zomato in which they will get my order. So when we see order is received, there is somebody there who has received my order, right? So and okay, so with this I'm giving you one homework. After this class, just try to YouTube that what kind of an app does a restaurant manager or a restaurant owners have, and on which he or she takes the orders, right? Then delivery partners are having a different app. आपको कैसे पता चलता है कि अब हम यहाँ पहुंच गए, अब आपके घर के नीचे हैं, अभी हमें 5 मिनट लगेगा, हमने प्रोडक्ट पिक कर लिया है? Because they are also having a different app, right? So all these things are interconnected, and because of this you are getting a good service. And because of all this collaboration, Zomato is staying competent in the business environment, right? So, what is the artificial intelligence strategic management? It is certainly revolutionizing. We've also had one of the guest lectures based on this, right? If you guys want, you can go on YouTube. The lecture is there, right? So, how is AI helping in decision making? We know how Amazon is utilizing AI algorithms to understand the customer needs, how Coca Cola is making sure that they are using AI for targeted campaigns, how Spotify is using AI to make your tailor made playlist according to the analyzers and listeners, how they're analyzing the listeners' feedback, how they are giving you a tailored, customized playlist, right? How they're coming up with the schemes for more engagement, how Netflix is staying ahead from the competition. They're monitoring you all the time. आप कौन से एड को कब स्किप करते हो, आप इंट्रो देखते हो कि नहीं देखते हो, आप पूरी मूवी 3 घंटे की मूवी 2 घंटे में देख लेते हो, या 3 घंटे की मूवी आप 5 घंटे में देखते हो पॉज करके, फिर कुछ काम कर रहे हो, फिर कुछ, दे एनालाइज इट. What do they analyze? Probably this movie is not interesting enough. That's why this person is not able to sit through. There is a recent there is this recent show which has come aired on Netflix. People are talking, हमें binge watch कर दिया हमने, वो पल की नहीं झपका रहे, अपनी पूरा देख लिया, one night they watched all the shows. Why? So they analyze these patterns, right? You have to understand all this as if you are working with Netflix. What if one day, you guys are working with Netflix? You have to develop this understanding. Abhi, after this class, when you're done with your strategy course or when you're done with your MBA, you have to start thinking like strategists. Stop thinking like customers. All right. So how it is having a role in predictive analytics? Walmart, we know that its role कि आपके inventory कैसा है, वो pattern understand करते हैं, data analysis करते हैं, trend analysis करते हैं. IBM also does the same thing. They try to understand what are the market trends, what are the consumer preferences, what are the economic conditions in certain countries, what are the technological advancements. AI in operational efficiency, they're used in various, in banks, be it HDFC, HSBC, and in process automation, Coca-Cola leverages AI to automate various operational tasks, financial reporting, so on and so forth. So, what is the role of sustainability in strategic management? Right. So, if you want to sustain in the market, and if you want to see yourself that you are here to stay, you have to understand the consumer demand. You have to understand the brand perception, how your brand is perceived, right? For example, I just give you one about brand perception. मैंने ये example class में दिया हुआ है पहले. I will just reiterate myself. When Kellogg's came in our country, उन्होंने ऐसे ऐड किया कि ठंडे दूध में डालो और खा लो उनके केलॉग्स को, राइट, उनके कॉर्न्स को, कॉर्नफ्लेक्स को. बट डिड दैट वर्क इन इंडिया? नो. दे हैव टू चेंज देयर ब्रांड परसेप्शन. कैसे उन्होंने करा? आप गर्म दूध में खा रहे हो उसको, बिल्कुल दलिया बना के आप खाने लग गए. सो दे अंडरस्टूड कि हमारा ये जो एक परसेप्शन है जो हम बना रहे हैं कंट्री में एज अ ब्रेकफास्ट, ठंडे दूध में आप पी रहे हो उसको, इट विल नॉट वर्क. इफ यू वांट टू स्टे इन द कंट्री, वी हैव टू चेंज द वे वी थिंक, वी हैव टू चेंज आवर ब्रांड परसेप्शन, राइट? एंड व्हाट दे डिड, उन्होंने एड सारे स्टार्ट करे अपना कि आप गर्म दूध में डाल के पी रहे हो, भाई आप दलिया की तरह खाओ, बट आप इसको लो और खाओ, ठीक है? Second, long-term benefits, cost savings. You have to come up with sustainable practices, waste reduction, and energy efficient operations, right? You have to take care of risk management. You have to ensure that the brand loyalty is maintained by your customers, because that is the reason that you will be able to have a strong foothold in the market. Then you have to adhere to the compliances, and you have to take care of the stakeholder relationships as well. Let's just understand this with the help of IKEA. We have discussed this, so we'll just do a touch and go here. They are coming up with sustainable products, eco-friendly products hai, sustainably sourced wood hai. They are using recycled plastics. What is the brand perception? The perception of the brand is that IKEA is into more sustainable products. They are taking steps towards sustainability. And because of that, they are having a greater market share, right? How come they are having a greater market share? Because it is about the perception that they have developed. More conscious consumers flock towards IKEA, right? This was now we'll not look at this this particular video. I've shared this in the class, right? Then we also discussed about DMart sustainability planning, that how DMart is getting the competitive advantage over the others, how are they adhering to the regulatory compliances, what is its brand reputation, how is it able to attract talent and investor interest, what are they doing to cost reductions, what are the consumer expectations, how are they taking care of it, and what are the operational efficiencies. Here we also discussed that why DMart is able to get maximum profits even when we have big bazaars and Reliance retails of the world, right? What are they doing it different? What are they doing it different? फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट वो लोग हाई वॉल्यूम्स पे चीजें खरीदते हैं एट अ लोअर प्राइस. Because of that, they are able to sell more of the products at a lesser price to their consumers. आप डीमार्ट को सेंट्रल दिल्ली, साउथ दिल्ली में या इन जगहों पे आप नहीं देखेंगे. इवन इन अदर स्टेट्स आल्सो यू विल नॉट फाइंड देम इन द सेंटर of that particular district or center of that particular state. Where will you find them? You will find them in probably a tier 2 city, right? जयपुर में आप उसको देखेंगे. डी मार्ट का एक स्टोर और दूसरे स्टोर में बहुत ज्यादा दूरी नहीं होती है. Why? Because एक डीमार्ट स्टोर है which was there for 5 years, अच्छे से establish हो गई है. Now they come up with another store which is nearby. It acts as a parent company, parent store, and it gives a hand holding to the new store. What they are trying to do, they are trying to ensure that आपको दूर नहीं जाना है, हम आपके आसपास ही हैं, right? They also help if there is some inventory issue, तो दूसरे store से they are able to get it on time, right? There are various other factors which we have discussed in the class, right? So you can watch that video. However, for this particular thing, you can understand that sustainability planning ये किस तरीके से कर रहे हैं. They are using LEDs. ये बहुत ज्यादा शोशा शॉप में नहीं करते हैं. क्यों नहीं करते? क्योंकि बहुत लाइट्स लगा देंगे तो एनर्जी वेस्टेज होगा, एनर्जी कंजम्पशन होगा, दैट विल लीड टू द कॉस्ट. दे इंश्योर वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट ऑल्सो. वो इन्वेंट्री उस हिसाब से रखते हैं दैट देयर इज मिनिमम वेस्टेज, राइट? They take care of the consumer expectations also, and because of that, they are also able to sell their own in-house products. अगर डीमार्ट, इफ यू हैपन टू गो टू डीमार्ट, आपको वहां पे डीमार्ट के टी शर्ट्स भी मिलेंगे. दे हैव बिल्ड द ट्रस्ट, राइट? इट इज लाइक अमेजोन. अमेजोन पे आपको सोलिमो भी मिलेगा, अमेजोन पे आपको कपड़े भी मिलेंगे जो उनके इन हाउस डेवलप्ड है, राइट? व्हाट आर दे डूइंग? ट्रस्ट बिल्ड हो गया. नाउ इफ वी आर ऑफरिंग आवर ओन प्रोडक्ट्स आल्सो, it will be there and it will be well taken by the consumers. What are the future implications of strategic management trends? One has to ensure that there is increased integration of technology, there is greater emphasis on sustainability, there has to be a continuous adaptation and learning within an organization and within you also. You have to continuously learn, right? You have to continuously adapt. अभी AI आ गया है तो ऐसे नहीं है क्या आ गया. AI is very important. और ना सिर्फ चैट जीपीटी यूज नहीं करना है. It is one kind of an AI. There are multiple other AIs. 1 second, guys. That you can use, right? So chat GPT is just one such thing. You have to continuously adapt and learn. You have to, in when you're working in organization, one has to ensure of data security and privacy. One second. Yeah, sorry. Am I audible? Just give me a thumbs up
Yes,
quickly. Yeah,
ma'am.
okay. All right, all right.
Yes,
Cool,
ma'am.
cool, cool, cool. So, one second, guys. I'm getting an important. So yeah. So one has to focus on data security. One has to focus on the privacy. uh, Last but not the least, one has to take care of the global supply chain resilience, right? No matter what your product is, if you're having a robust supply chain, no matter what the conditions are, even if there are some external threats or maybe something like COVID comes, one has to ensure that there is a proper integration, proper technology usage, proper ERPs in place, proper IoT, proper blockchains in place, so that nothing is hindered with respect to their global supply chain. This particular video I had shared in the class, so we will not discuss this. This was the IKEA's case study. You guys can have a look at it when I will share this. However, now with this we have come to the end of our class. One second. With this we have come to the end of our class. If you guys have some questions, please share them. Else, if any doubts or anything, please go ahead. If you have any other thoughts, please go ahead with it.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Ayushi.
Yeah,
I
Ayushi,
wanted to
hi.
ask you, ma'am, will you share this PPT?
Of course I will, of course.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Of course I will. All this I've made this for you guys only, no? I will definitely share it. But just
Ma'am,
give me a
on which
day's time,
platform will
I
you
will
share
share.
it?
I'm sorry?
Okay, okay. Ma'am, on which platform will you share it? On a team or WhatsApp?
I will share it with one of the students and you can get it from them. I hope you people are on the WhatsApp group, or should I share it on Teams?
Ma'am, I think you should share it to Tushar. He will distribute it on all platforms.
All right,
Yeah,
okay, I will.
Tushar,
I
है
will.
ना?
Yeah,
Tushar
okay,
is the
okay.
best person because he can share into the specialization group and on the main groups also.
All right, okay,
yeah.
okay, don't
Uh,
worry. I have
Ma'am,
to just give me a day's time and then I will share it because
mm,
मुझे मतलब I want you
mm,
people to make the most of it, right?
right.
Yes, Adbut, you want to share something?
I wanted to know,
Ma'am,
ma'am,
I
if
want, I,
okay,
One
Ayush, you
second,
go ahead, you
guys.
go ahead.
One second, one
Ah,
second.
ma'am, I wanted to tell you that last semester you gave some example and case study. So I got good marks because of your teaching
Ayushi,
and
I'm really
way
sorry.
to.
Can you please repeat?
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, please.
Ma'am, I wanted to tell you that last semester you taught very well. That I got good score in
Okay.
strategic management and
In
some case
strategic
study which
analysis.
you were. Yeah, yeah, you discussed some example and case studies which I also wrote in the examination, and that give me some points to add on in the answer sheets.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
guys have to use examples. कि जो भी चेक कर रहा है ना, उसके लिए कोई स्कोप ही मत छोड़ो, उसको समझा के आ जाओ कि देखो तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आ रहा, हम एग्जाम्पल भी दे देते हैं, तुम्हें ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा, ये लो ये एग्जाम्पल। बिल्कुल स्कोप ही नहीं छोड़ना है ना कि आप एक तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट डोंट अज्यूम कि जो भी आपकी कॉपी चेक करेगा वो समझ ही लेगा ना हम क्या लिख रहे हैं। डोंट अज्यूम, बिल्कुल जैसे छोटे बच्चे को आप किसी चीज को समझाते हो ना, राइट अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट विद एग्जाम्पल्स। And if write properly, write in a more legible way, or I would suggest, ये तो मैं भी अभी क्रैक कर रही हूँ धीरे धीरे, try to use good, try to write in good handwriting, try to use pen, ये सब चीजें अभी, ये देखो, I'm telling you, all these things work because how well presented your answer is also matters, right? So you have to take care of all these things. and I'm sure you all will do really well. Give me a day's time. I will share these presentations with you. Don't worry. Just give me a day's time, and I will do it. I'm just I have to take care of a few more things, and all the best. और जो भी AI tools आ रहे हैं उनको प्लीज आप सीखो, और जितना अपना नॉलेज बेस बढ़ा सकते हो उतना अपना नॉलेज बेस बढ़ाओ, बिकॉज आई एम टेलिंग यू today, if there's one currency that will help you to sail through is your knowledge. कहीं से भी कुछ भी पढ़ो, कुछ भी सीखो, लेकिन एक कंसिस्टेंट लर्निंग का एटीट्यूड इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट। और ये नहीं कि क्लास खत्म हो गया, एमबी खत्म हो गया, डिग्री मिल गई, अब हम कुछ कर रहे हैं, देखेंगे क्या कर रहे हैं। एकदम अग्रेसिव हो जाओ अभी आप लोग, एकदम एक्टिव हो जाओ। जस्ट पुट ऑन योर मोड ऑन, एंड वंस यू अचीव योर ड्रीम्स, जो अभी करंट ड्रीम है, देखो हमारी जो भी आइडियल, मैंने क्लास में ही बोला था, जो भी हमारी आइडियलिज्म होती है ना, जो आइडियल स्टेट होती है, वंस वी रिसीव इट ना, वो रियल हो जाता है, वो रियलिज्म हो जाता है। सो यू देयर विल बी अ कांस्टेंट थिंग बिटवीन योर आइडियलिज्म एंड रियलिज्म। You will keep achieving your idealism and will keep turning into realism. So broaden your horizon, learn, increase your knowledge base, right? And I am proud of you, all of you, and I'm sure you will keep making me proud. और मैं आप लोगों को देखती रहूंगी लिंक्डइन पे, आप लोग क्या क्या कर रहे हो, क्या क्या अचीव कर रहे हो,
Are
राइट?
you on LinkedIn? I couldn't find you on LinkedIn.
तो ढूंढो ढूंढो, बहुत लोगों ने ढूंढ लिया मुझे।
Ma'am, what's your full name? Like
ढूंढो
Abhilasha
ढूंढो,
Meenu?
आप कम्युनिकेट करो क्लास में। एनीवेज, then all
Okay,
the best
okay.
guys, and just try to search me by the name of Dr. Abhilasha Meena, you will find me,
Meena, okay,
and
ma'am. Yes.
follow me there। और मैं आप लोगों को देखूंगी आप लोग क्या क्या कर रहे हो लाइफ में आगे, और मैं ट्रैक रखूंगी। आई एम नॉट समवन जिसने सिर्फ
Yes,
बोल
ma'am,
दिया, मैं सब पे
absolutely.
ध्यान रखूंगी कौन क्या कर रहा है।
Ma'am, we are also going to be keeping a track on you.
ऑन मी प्लीज डू। ऑल राइट देन, okay, please take care all of you. So bye Bhavna, Kaushiki, Shweta, Ayushi, Juhi, Anjali, Yuvraj,
Ma'am, I'll
Atul.
send you a request on LinkedIn.
Okay, I'll just add.
Yeah.
Okay, Aarti, uh, Chetna, Harshit, Huda, Kundan, Lalit, Prerna, Ronak, Sanya, Shivangi, Saurabh, Shweta and Sonika. All the best guys and do really well। और मैं अभी आपका ऐड कर लेती हूँ लिंक्डइन पर, है ना, आपने भी भेजा है तो मैं let me just quickly
Thank you
add।
so much, ma'am.
Okay, I got it. Fine.
Thanks a lot for
Thank you,
wonderful
ma'am.
sessions,
All
both
right. Thank
for
you, Atul.
strategic analysis and strategic management, I would say, wonderful
Thank you
lessons.
so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means the world if, if my students are content and if I'm able to deliver, and even 10% of what I want to communicate, and if it reaches to you, I think I'm sorted. This is my biggest, reward that I can get.
No, we
All
really
right then.
appreciated these two courses. We really appreciated these two courses.
Yeah.
Very professionally conducted.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Atul. Thank you. And all of you just try to get in touch with me over LinkedIn. All right. Bye, guys. Take care. All the best for your
Thanks
future.
a lot for this long
And
session today.
yeah, thank you. And thank you for, keeping up with me. Thank you. Bye, guys. Take
Thank you.
care.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Tushar is not in this session.